Good morning to all. Myself Dr. K. Manoharan, Associate Professor, Department of Biomedical Engineering. So today class we are going to see about this case study on electrocardiography. So electrocardiography is an important thing. So it will normally called as ECG. It will be used to detect the heart disease. So ECG it's a golden standard for a non-invasive diagnosis of cardiac disease, and this is the only marker that presents to detect the heart disease. It is a transothoractic interpolation of electrical activity of a heart over captured and externally recorded by skin electrodes. So ECG is a diagnostic tool, it is not a treatment methods. So physiological properties, automaticity, it is an ability to initiate an impulse. Excitability, it's an ability to respond to the stimulus. Conductivity, it is an ability to transfer the impulse. And contractility, the ability to respond within pumping action. So depolarization and repolarization of a cardiac cell generates an action potential. So ECG is a composite representation of an action potential of all cardiac cells. Look at this ECG waveform. So this is the P wave and this is QRS complex wave and this is T wave. The interconnection between this P segment and then QRS, so this is called PR segment, and look at this QRS and T interconnection, that will be called as ST segments. So this is the QRS complex waveform, and the interval, total interval for this P, this is PR interval. So this P waveform plus this segment, and then this is the QT interval. So from this point to and up to this T wave. So this is called QT segments and ST segments. So after that QRS from this point to the starting of T, this is called ST segments. The P wave, it denotes the trial depolarization. It's an electrical vector. It's a descent from an SA node towards an AV node. So QRX complex, it denotes the depolarization of an ventriculus as well as the repolarization of an atrium. T wave, it denotes the repolarization of an ventriculus. So the interval from the beginning of QRS complex to the apex of the T wave referred as an absolute refractory period. The last half of the T wave is referred to an refractory periods. The PR intervals is the beginning of P wave and the beginning of QRS complex, that will be as PR interval. ST segment, it connects the QR complex and then T wave. So QT intervals, it's the beginning of QRX complex to the end of the T wave. Segment and intervals, look at this. This is PR segment and this is the next segments. The time duration for this will be, PR interval will be 12 to 20 seconds, and then QRS width will be less than 0.10 seconds, and then QT interval, so this will be 0.35 to 0.45 seconds. So this is the total duration that will be taken from an ST segment and T things. A segment, it is a straight line connecting two waves. Look at an example. So this is the P wave and this is the QRS wave. So the segment, it connects this P wave and QRS. So this will be a PR segment. Similarly, look at this another example. This is a ST segment. This connects this QRS and then T wave. So this is the ST segment. So segment is a straight line that interconnects the two waves. An interval encompasses of at least one wave plus connecting a straight line. Look at this. So this is an interval for these things. So this is the PR interval. So this P wave and this interval. So this will be connected. There is a P wave and this segment will be combined and that will be taken as a PR interval. So J point is a point which the QRS complex meets the ST waves. It is an isoelectric point. It is an importance lands in the fact that ST segment elevation is measured with respect to it. J wave and U wave. So the J wave and U wave, these are the two abnormal waves that may be seen in ECG for an abnormal cases. That is for a patients. So look at this J wave. Look at this. So this is the J wave. So here. So this is an actual QRS. After that, there is a small variation that is called J wave. So J wave also known as a camel hump sign or a late delta wave or a Hartgood junction. So hypothermic wave or a promoter J wave, K wave, H wave or current of injury. So these are some other names for the J wave. It is observed in the people suffering from a hypothermia with a temperature less than 30 degrees Celsius. Look at this U wave. So the arrow mark, this indicates this U waveform. Look at this. So this case here this and here this. These are the U waveform that will be represented here. So typically small by definition follows the T wave. So before the T wave, this will be maybe appeared. So prominent U wave are most often seen in hypokalemia, but it may present in the hyperkalemia and thermodoxis. Thank you.